accidentally ended. But we got Niko Omilana turning 1 cent into £1,000,000. Let's get into it.
This is a penny, and this is £1,000,000. And I'm not going to stop until I make £1,000,000 just to give it away to someone who truly deserves it. So, I guess we should start with one singular penny. And this
okay, so it is called a penny.
The only rule
I was like, what do they call
any
it
of my
in the
existing
UK?
platforms to make money, but everything else.
You can't use any other platforms?
It's fair
Okay.
game. Let's do this. And with the first job, it's really important to not
So
be
we start off with 1 cent right here.
Excuse me, back massage or anything? Anything for that?
Would you like a massage? First attempt is crazy. Wow.
Like a quid.
He did it for a quid too. I think a quid is
Do I
$1.
just look like I don't give good massages? I will happily pet all of your dogs for the small price of 10p.
Well, I don't
Why is he being so creepy?
What I've got is
You have 10p?
Okay, so he got 10 cents so far. Just from petting. Just from petting a dog, he got 10 cents.
I had to think bigger. Is there any job I can get? Is it possible to get a job? Can I get a job? Job.
Yeah, you can do it.
I can.
I wish it was that
You look
easy,
like
man.
you all want to buy some of Mariella's
It's
ice
because he
cream.
got a suit on.
Yeah? I'd secured my first job and I was thriving. Thanks to my hard work, Mariella's ice cream company was absolutely booming. And as a thank you, she rewarded me with... Thank you. Thank you so much.
She gave him $1.
All those sales and finish. Just kidding, she was very nice. The time was ticking, so I had to get back on the job
She
search.
gave him $1 for
You
all
want
that.
those strawberries thrown out? I'll do that.
Yeah, okay. Get them strawberries, I'll throw them away and I'll give you like five.
Hey, she's bad. She's beautiful.
£5? Are you serious?
Bro, I need to go to the UK. Why don't girls out here have their hair like that? Like, her shit is flowing, natural, beautiful. Why don't girls have their hair like that out here? What's all with all this fake hair and stuff? Her, like, that is beautiful. I wish more black girls wear their hair like that.
Oh, amazing. Thank you. Oh,
And she don't even look mixed or nothing. She look full black.
Best thing to do is just give it someone else. Some random person just ran up to me and gave me these strawberries and said, deal with it. I don't know where to put them because I don't want to litter and break any laws.
I just put it then.
Is that all right?
Of course.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have an amazing day. Thank you.
I bet she's like, what the heck? Why does he have a camera?
I had to stretch the truth a little, but the money was just too good.
Okay, she gave him 5 for that?
As I
W
had
black
another
girl.
business venture in mind. I'm telling you now, all these people down here, at least one of them will buy some lemonade. Some lemonade.
Okay.
Some lemonade.
I have 6p.
So, oh, that's definitely not enough.
I'm just like, I get it if you had a table, but I guess he's like, getting a table would cost money. So he's just trying to do it out the mud for real, for real. So, okay, I see the vision. Going up to random people with a bottle, an open bottle, mind you, and cups is very sus. Everything about
Just for you
that's
guys.
very sus.
Maybe lemonade
Okay,
isn't as
maybe-
lucrative as I'd
maybe
hoped,
it's not.
but I knew where I'd find the demand. If you like to buy some lemonade,
They probably think it's alcohol on the low.
You need to go tell your parents. Run and be.
How is he? He's going up to little boys saying, do you want some lemonade? Hey, little boy, do you want some lemonade? Crouched over in the suit.
All excited. Amazing news. Now we can start making the big bucks.
I know these girls
Folks
are
were definitely
judging.
on their way as well.
Okay,
Started to get
2
out
cups
about my
crazy.
incredible lemonade.
You have to try it. Don't you?
Two
my
pounds
God,
a
it
cup
is
is
so good.
crazy.
All
He
my
finessed.
customers were so happy. We were
Those some
churning through
little
sales,
ass
and
cups.
despite all odds, our supply was coming to an end. So I'll give you my final 2 lemonades for that £5. And look at that.
Wow.
Perfect.
At this point, he's literally only selling them because he's him.
I was feeling pretty happy with my newfound success. All that was left for me to do was count my day 1 earnings. £46.
Wow. Whoa, he made $46 off of selling lemonade.
Start making the investments and make.
Because before that, I think he only had like
Serious money is
$5
what I
and
needed,
10
so I was
cents
up
or
early to
€5
get the ball
and
rolling on
10
day
cents.
2. And
So
sometimes
he made
you have to
$41.
spend money to
41
make money.
euros.
This is going to change our whole
Card
life.
machine.
Since
Okay.
barely anybody carries cash anymore, this card machine would be a game changer.
That's
But
actually
the
really
spending
smart.
didn't stop there. I needed a few more items to kickstart a brand new business. The whole business is going to be based on doubling your money. Now,
So
which was going to be easy.
he pretty much said, all right, I'm going to use my money to essentially start, what is it, a festival? Or no, like the fairs. how the fairs have like those games where you can win a big prize, but they're kind of rigged. He's doing that, but he's not rigging it. He's literally just having it as a gambling thing. Okay, let's see how
Easier said than done. It's not like customers are just gonna appear out of nowhere.
Oh, what the? That was scary.
Would you like to double your
Whoa,
money?
that was
Anyone
crazy.
want to double? You want
That
to
was
double your
scary.
money? That was easier than expected. Our first customer, but I decided not to charge the statue for his game because what he was giving us was more valuable than money. Attention. Ladies and gentlemen, this man right here.
All you need is one to do
double
it
his
to
money.
convince everyone
The
else
rules
to
are
do
very
it.
simple. The crowd can put any money they want on the line, and if they can land one of the 3 balls inside the red target, I'll double their money. It couldn't be easier. Wow, well done. Okay, have another go.
I ain't gonna lie, he's too close. I would have made it even further.
Go. Yes!
I would've made it-
His money! Wow! He's just made £150. Wow!
He didn't even make it.
The statue completely flopped.
That's what I was about to
The
say.
reason I was lying so blatantly was to encourage the whole audience to have a go themselves.
Oh, he's a
so I
piece
could
of
make
crap.
some
I mean,
proper cash.
this is what people really do. Hey, man.
Yeah?
I ain't gonna lie, this is a perfect example of what big corporations are doing to us. Hey, oh my gosh, he just did so good. Look at him, he just made a whole bunch of money. Now everyone else lose your money. Hey man, he's really putting y'all on. He's showing the secrets without giving them. He's just showing them. Like, you can show better than you can teach. Wow.
£10 on the line, guys. £10
Look,
on the
now
line.
he got all these dummies about to lose all their money. I would have made it even
Literally
further.
said that all 3 balls were going to miss the target.
He's
That
actually being pretty
£10
fair.
was mine. Yeah, just get it in the red hole.
Wow.
Yeah!
Ha! He got it first try.
You get £20 back. That is amazing.
He don't even have money to
Wow.
give people now.
I was burning. But I knew this man just got lucky. It was purely.
No, you need to make it.
£5.
You need to make it further. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Yes! Yes!
Make it even further.
Another winner! So many winners. So here you go. This
he
is
don't even-
£5 bet. And that's pretty much. There you go. That's £5. I had made the game way too easy, and now I was.
You gotta make
suffering
it
the
long,
consequences. Unfortunately, I'm just burning my own money.
Exactly.
I have nothing left. I had no choice but to relocate and try again, but this time I had to make the odds a little more in my favor.
Exactly.
So, if you just start from here, I mean a lot more in my favor.
Yeah.
Put
Ha!
your foot there.
He made it a free
Just the
throw.
distance I changed. Just 2 of the 3. It's easy. Good luck. Ah, unlucky, unlucky. There we go. So close.
That's more like it.
Oh! We were now back in the green, and despite the increased difficulty, a few people were still willing to risk their money. £10.
Oh, of course, people love to gamble.
Sorry, did I say a few people? I meant half of London. We had an entire crowd formed.
Bro,
of
it's 'cause
people
it's
willing to
him.
put their
If it
money
was
on
me
the line.
doing this,
Of course,
they
I
would
may have
be
made a
like,
few
"I
losses.
don't
That
know,
only
this sounds like a
inspired
scam."
new customers to play. Everyone thought they were
Wow.
destined to win, with some people putting up some crazy numbers.
Did anyone actually win?
It's a company card.
It's a company card. Wonderful. Oh, what's the company?
True Travels, this is our boy.
True Travels. The moment I heard it was a company, I heard big money, so I took their details for later. But back to the game, the contestants were failing miserably.
He made them go
Was
closer,
pouring
low key.
I couldn't believe it, but I wasn't completely.
Yeah, they went
without
closer.
myself. From here. And being kind was killing 2 birds with 1 stone, as I was making people's day. Another winner! And at the same time, attracting an even bigger crowd.
Bro, if y'all, like, I'm glad I'm watching this video because this is really how the world works. This is how corporations run the world. Like, if you just take a second to realize the principles of what's going on, you can be successful.
Go on. Oh, very close. Oh no. Where's my quid, man?
This is actually a really good video, the concept and all.
But I need it. You said you'd give it to me. You said you'd give me the money. Despite this little thief, things were going without fault, but I had set my sights on other investments.
He probably
It was
made,
time
I'm
to move on to
gonna make
bigger
a guess.
and better ventures. I can't believe how much money
I'm gonna make a
you
guess.
actually managed to make.
400.
I wanted to know the exact
He
number.
probably made 400 from this.
Starting with our cash.
What?
122.
Yeah, the cards, I already know he probably got like
We made
300 from the
with the card
cards.
machine.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So on this card alone, we've made £199.
Oh,
Which
okay.
means in total we've made
321?
£321.
Okay, not bad.
27. So
Considering he started the day with like, what, 10 or 20?
we can get the
That's
deal
really
done.
good.
And that's because I finally had enough money to buy a special item which I needed to launch my next genius business model. For this
Bro,
item,
he's really giving side hustles on the low. Now the thing is, I don't know if you need a permit. See, in the UK, I don't think you need a permit. But in the US, I think you low key need a permit if you're doing anything that has to do with money. Like you gotta buy a permit, like you gotta pay taxes, like all this stuff. So I don't know if this is very achievable in or not achievable. I don't know if this is realistic in America.
Easy to get hold of.
No, I'm afraid we don't have any of those in stock.
Lena, thank you for the follow. HLW, what's good? How you doing, Lena?
This purchase was harder than expected, but as I was starting to lose hope, the stars aligned for us.
We could do it. It would be £250.
So is he moving on? I think that was a good side hustle, to be honest. The double your money, make it in the red. I think that was really solid. He could have did that for like 2 weeks and probably got to $1 million. But what's this? I wasn't even paying
This
attention.
was a huge chunk of our budget, but I needed
What was
this, so
$250?
I agreed to buy it. And that night, I headed to pick it up.
All right, here we are, buddy.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Where you get it?
Thank you. My name's Niko. But from now on, you can call me a new name.
He paid
Maybe wondering why I've just wasted my
$250
hard-earned
for a
£250
Sonic.
on this Sonic costume. And if you're wondering that, then you're an idiot. This is not a waste, it's a genius investment.
Okay, let's see.
You see, my
Why?
next business venture was in the weird world of NPC TikTok live streams, where people live stream dressed as different characters. And when someone donates them a gift, they react with a pre-programmed response.
Dennis, thank you for the rose.
More roses for Spider-Man.
Roses, thank you.
And the one thing they all have in
Hey, she
common
was-
is that
she
they
was fine.
never break character. I feel like I can make good money doing this myself.
7K a
but before I
day?
could go live in my Sonic costume, I needed to gain a following.
I am Sonico. Who wants to be my first follower? Woo! If you want to see a face reveal, just follow the account.
To get the ball rolling, I quickly churned out 3 TikToks to gain a fan base, including this masterpiece. And it was starting to work.
So he pretty much just showed them.
First follower, VFX Clazy.
I know that's very
Shout
humbling.
out to VFX Clays, my first follower, because thanks to you, I'm now doing a face reveal.
We had our first follower in the bag.
See, now he
and
doing
we're ending
clout.
day 2
Now he doing
with
clout stuff.
£71, a Sonic costume, and 1 TikTok follower.
What we can do now, guys, is just wait till the morning and see how many followers we can get by the time we wake up. Sonico, out. It's day 3, and it's time to see how well our TikTok account is done. Oh my gosh. We have 40.
Yeah, bro, because, yeah, you have millions of followers. Of course you get 40K doing a face reveal. If he didn't do the face reveal, I guarantee you wouldn't have got
We
that.
can make a lot of money from this.
Call
Yeah,
me a
you can.
sellout if you like, but after my newfound fame, instantly I was on the hunt for a brand deal.
Go. I am Sonico, TikTok's next star. If
If he gets a brand deal for 40K followers, that's crazy.
Give me money, please contact me at sonicobusiness@gmail.com.
And while I
Bro,
was
he's really
trying to
giving
get in touch
gems though. That's the crazy part. That's the craziest part about this video. He's really giving gems.
with me, I headed out for my first ever NPC TikTok live stream.
No matter what, I don't break character. From this moment, I'm an NPC. Here we go, it's time for our first ever TikTok live
Oh,
stream.
you got a good setup,
We're gonna
too.
see how much of a moneymaker this really is.
And the way you earn money is purely through donations. So I had to rely on people being entertained enough that they donate
He's
me
not even
things
using
such
the
as a
camera
rose,
now that I
a
think about
hat,
it.
or a galaxy, which are all worth different amounts of money.
He's not even using his camera. Why is he using
Welcome
the
to the
setup
live.
like
Hey
that?
guys, welcome to the live. Thanks for the hearts.
My first live stream had begun and the viewers slowly trickled in.
Oh, thanks for the rose. We don't have that where I'm from.
Every time someone donated me a rose, they were effectively donating me 1 penny.
Thanks for the rose. Is that a rose? Thanks for the rose.
That's it?
We don't have
Rose
that
is
where I'm
1
from.
cent?
Is that
That's
a
it.
cap? Whoa! I'm changing heads.
To be completely honest, I had gone mental.
I just changed my face.
But at least I didn't look it.
Woo! Thanks for the heart. Oh, is that ice cream? Yum, 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 yum.
I love upstanding black people, even though he is like doing
And I
entertainment.
was
like,
crazy because I was putting in all of this effort
He's
just
not
to get these
ignorant
cheap
about
gifts
it.
in return. I wanted people to be donating me galaxies, which is where the real
I got a
money is.
galaxy
So I came
one
up with a
time.
new
That was
genius
crazy.
strategy.
I only got like $5 from it.
Until I get a galaxy.
Wow.
Oh, is that a galaxy? Sonic's me!
Finally, a galaxy. Each time one of these was donated, I'd go for a run to try and persuade people to donate more. I noticed that people love seeing me in pain, so I acted like these donations were causing me as much pain as possible in hope that they'd keep going.
Oh my God. The actual ocean in here. No more galaxies, please. No more caps.
And of course, the 2,000 people watching didn't listen.
Oh, a galaxy? Is that a galaxy? Oh, is that a galaxy?
Bro, he's really putting y'all on. He's really putting y'all on with
I have
this.
to change faces. Alf, with the most solid profile picture, if I find you, it's raps, honestly.
No, yeah, that was
I'm
crazy.
going to faint. I'm telling you, I'm going to faint. You guys have been warned.
Dang.
Ah!
Oh my
Many
gosh.
hours and many galaxies later, it was time to bring my first stream to an end.
Ciao, ciao. Peace out.
I'ma say
There we go.
he made his money back. I don't think he made any more than
But
$250.
the question is, I want to know how much we made.
Because TikTok, they don't really pay like that.
550
Wow,
pounds.
that's his most profitable
Standing doing
profitable
live.
side
How
hustle.
much these NPC guys make? I might start having to do this all the time. Now
Wow.
I'm starting to be quite hopeful. The million might actually not be an impossible task.
Things were
Wow.
looking good as clips from my live stream were going
So he's
viral
at what,
all over
$600
TikTok,
now?
and more people were finding out about Sonico.
We have
600 euros,
100,000 followers
Wow.
on our Sonic TikTok account. I can't believe this.
We
In
had
like
to
3
keep the
days.
momentum going, so I suited up and hit the streets again to do what I do best.
Thanks for the
In
road.
Chinatown?
We don't have that where I'm from.
I went live again to squeeze as much money out of day 3 as I could, and I couldn't believe the amount of people tuning into this.
Sheesh.
6,000 people.
Bro, yeah, because you're a big YouTuber. What?
Thanks. Oh, is that an elephant? Ah.
And to tempt people to donate even more,
I wonder how much
set
an
a
elephant
10-minute
is.
timer. When this ran out, I'd be able to end the stream and go home. But every galaxy donated would add 30 seconds to the time.
A galaxy, another galaxy, another galaxy, another 30 seconds.
This was a genius move from me, as
Wow.
people love to feel like they were torturing me by donating and keeping me there for longer. This technique kept me there for 2 hours.
This video might get taken down. This video honestly might get taken down. He's giving way too many gems. He's showing you how to do it. He's showing you what people like, what people don't like. I might buy a costume. I might go buy a costume and just do this. I have a ref outfit. I might low key what I could do. I could go out on the streets acting like a ref. Or not even go out on the streets. I could set up my phone like this and just be a ref. And just like, I don't know. I definitely do have a ref fit. I have a nurse fit. I could act like a doctor. I don't know. But wow, he's giving a lot of good gems with this. I ain't gonna lie.
It earned me so much more money before the timer eventually ran down and I could end the stream.
It's been good, guys. It's been great.
I'm gonna say 1,000.
That may have been
He made 1,000.
one of the absolute low points of my career. But I just hope, and I got a feeling.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like by doing that, like NPC stuff and costumes, you feel so low as a person until you look at the bank account. And then you're like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and do it again. I'm going to go ahead and do this tomorrow because I just made $1,000 in one day, but I feel like the lowest of the low as a person. I don't know. You got to get it how you get it.
From that.
And it was. Oh my god.
1,200.
We made £1,000.
I actually feel like
Wow.
it's now
He made $1,600 in a
time for me
day
to go to sleep. And tomorrow we're going to look at some emails.
just by doing an NPC.
It's day 4, and this Sonico stuff is really now starting to gain a lot of traction.
I tell you
Okay.
somebody else that I'm really concerned about.
Cal
I popped up on my
Cal
TikTok,
Freezy. That's
Sonico.
Cal Freezy.
Oh.
Hey man,
Have you seen?
I know the Sidemen lore. I know Sidemen, the Sidemen affiliates. That's Will and E. That was Cal Freezy. That was just
Yes.
talking.
Yes,
I didn't
and
know
it
they had a
seems like
podcast.
he's making a lot of money from it.
People are saying that I've fallen off and a lot of negative stuff about me. I have had to put out a statement on the Niko Omilana account just saying I'm not affiliated.
But I had to forget about the hate because I had some
Bro,
emails
he's
to
such a
send.
troll. It's
Hundreds
hilarious.
of brands had contacted me off the back of my TikTok post, and the potential profits were looking really promising. I shot one brand deal for an energy company.
Wow.
Lights will guide you to JWS-Renewables, specialists in social energy.
He's really putting a lot of us
Brands
on,
couldn't
bro.
resist working with
That's
us because of the
crazy.
great service we were providing.
Now, obviously, he has clout already, but
Hi, I'm Sonico, and I can't wait to watch the next Fellas podcast episode.
Everyone wanted me to promote their company.
Hi, I'm Sonico, and I'm here with the toothpick guy. Hello.
And in the space of just 1 hour, I'd made £2,070.
see, the thing is, he showed that in a different clip, he showed the post and like he showed that he had 1,000 followers or 100,000 followers. So it's kind of like he's working the timeline differently because he made that toothpick post before he even hit 100,000. You know what I'm saying? So like, I wish he kept it chronological, but it is what it is. He's still getting his point across.
This isn't the pain I feel when doing the TikTok lives, and we're making good money each time.
Good money, and I didn't have to humiliate myself in the process. I shot one last brand deal for the day, which was actually for the travel company that I met on day 2.
Travels is the best youth travel company in the world.
And counted up all the money I'd earned after day 4.
So pretty much like 690 pounds is like $720.
£4,484.98
in 4 days.
We are genuinely a fully functioning business now. I can't believe it.
He looks so tired though. He looks tired.
In 4 days.
Yeah.
With that being said, tomorrow I've got the perfect idea, and that idea is
Mind you, when I had a job,
so before I slept,
I was
I
making
bought
that
another
every 2
costume.
weeks.
We've already seen how successful it is when I stream, so I wanted to bring in a new character to go even bigger and bring in
Knuckles.
even more donations.
Yeah, every Sonic needs his Knuckles.
For just £120, I was the proud owner of this Knuckles costume, and now all I needed was someone to fill it. So I put out a job advertisement seeking only the best and most professional actors and settled in for a good night's rest. Okay, so we've had a lot of applications for our job role. Now it's time to interview them. I needed a convincing Knuckles, someone who could really get into the psyche of the character and push the brand even further.
Thanks for the royalties.
But that's easier said than done.
Within the next 2 days, I'm not basically around. You know, I didn't think it'd be such a long term kind of commitment.
Yeah, no, I'm committed for life. I've changed my legal name to Sonico. Like,
bro, this dude is so crazy. Yo, what's good, Saucy? Your camera hella zoomed out. Nah, I want it like that. Hi, how are you? I have a problem with my headphones, so I can't hear you. Can you reply to me in chat? I will
find my
really
perfect Knuckles.
would you be willing to join me in a business opportunity?
Bro, why is it not logged in?
£250 a day. I need a partner in this, man.
Can you hear me though, Saucy?
The streets weren't providing me much luck until I bumped into this
I
guy
want
who was
my
on his phone
camera
while
like this,
driving,
so
and
like
he
you
seemed like
guys,
the perfect candidate.
Would you like?
you guys know how like Kai Cenat or Kai, like they have the camera to where it's like it looks like a huge room. That's how I want my setup to look like right here. So it's purposeful that I have it like this.
Like to join me for £250 a day and be my partner in crime? Yeah. You on it? Of course. Why not? Can you pull up? Oh my gosh, we might have found someone. I'm Sonico. Mickey. Amazing. What's your availability like over the next week?
Okay.
Yeah? Sonic has a partner called Knuckles.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to do is bring video games to real life.
Okay, I like it. And you pay me cash?
Yeah, I'll pay you cash up front.
Okay, I'll do it.
This is what I liked about Mickey. He was money motivated.
He said, I'll do it.
Hey, I'm Schmuckles. Make sure you follow my TikTok account for the craziest streams. Schmuckles!
I do it for
Mickey was
$250
a
too.
natural, and we filmed some TikToks to launch his TikTok account.
Happy with the performance?
No, I think you did a great performance.
So he's making money off of his
Tell him
account
he's an
too? Sheesh.
And my theory of getting another character involved had proven to be true, as this became our most viewed TikTok yet. Schmuckles' account blew up instantly, and the anticipation for our first joint live stream was
See, if I'm him, I'm be like,
Tonight,
nah, you
we
gotta
back
give me
up
a
with
cut of
Mickey
that account
to
too.
make it happen.
Nice to see you.
But he probably don't care
Got
about
something
all
I'd
that.
love to show you. So this is your TikTok account for Schmuckles. So you have 36,000
Sheesh.
followers.
It's insane, isn't it?
That's crazy.
And with
In
all the
one
hype around
night,
the new
not even a
development
day,
about
one
Schmuckles,
night.
this live stream had the potential to be our highest earner yet.
This is going to change.
Predicts,
everything.
I'ma say,
Go from this level.
predicts, I'ma say 5. He's gonna make
Stream started,
5K.
People came pouring in their thousands.
Because he's doing both
And I
accounts,
was
I
using the
think.
countdown method again to guarantee that the money flew
I'ma
in.
say
10
5K.
minute timer up. A galaxy will add 1 minute. 50,000 people in here.
The reverse psychology of the timer was really working.
Wow, another galaxy. Another galaxy. Another galaxy. Another galaxy.
Bro, he's really putting us on, bro. I might try
With
this.
this
I
many
actually
people
might try
watching
this.
who all wanted to see me suffer, it was time to amp up my acting and milk these viewers dry.
Let me go home. I've been here for hours. Let me go home. Thanks for the rose. We don't have those where I'm from. Owl again. I hate you, Owl. Stop, Owl. Let me go home. Stop. Galaxies. Why is it all coming in now? No more galaxies. No more galaxies. Stop. Stop. Stop.
This was an Oscar-worthy performance from me, and while the audience thought I was hating it,
No more galaxies. No more galaxies. Oh, Hamza again.
Ha.
What's this? What's this?
Mind you, these are $10.
buzzing with
These
the
are
amount of
$10
money
a
we were
pop.
making off of it.
What is this? Oh my gosh, no more galaxy speed. Stop. The entire audience were determined to make my pain go on for as long as possible. And they all had one thing on their mind. Who is Schmuckles? Schmuckles is my best friend. Why does everyone want to know who Schmuckles is? They were burning to have this mystery answered. So I agreed to do it, but only for one of the most expensive gifts. And with speed in the chat, we didn't have to wait very long. Oh my
I guarantee you that's not speed. Wow, it probably is speed.
Time to show your face.
A lion is $300, bro? Wow.
There we go. That's right. Schmuckles face reveal. Who is that? It's Schmuckles. It's Schmuckles. The face reveal seemed to have satisfied the viewers as they then left me alone. It's almost finished, guys. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. And we're done. And we're finished. Thank you. Sonico out. Schmuckles out. Follow Sonico and Schmuckles. After 4 hours, we finally managed to end our first joint live stream. Schmuckles, I just want to say to you, thank you very much. I paid Schmuckles his wage for the day and headed home to see how much we'd made from the stream. After getting 50,000 viewers on a TikTok live, we made £3,764.
$1,200 less than what I thought.
In 3 hours of work.
He made $3,700 in 3
a total
hours,
of £7,000. We were about to level up. I could keep steadily earning money by punishing myself on TikTok lives.
Yeah, but that's gonna take a while.
It would take me 1,000 more live streams to get to the million, and I don't think I've got 1,000 more of them in me. So the morning after, Mickey and I decided
you gotta be a
to
different beast
into
to do
a
that.
proper business that we could sell for a serious lump of money. May I introduce you to Sonico NPC Enterprises, where NPC live streamers could join our universe, giving them more exposure, and in exchange, they share some of their profits with us. Genius plan, I know. And to get this started, we
I don't think this will work.
We're living every person's dream, being an NPC character, and we want you to join us. Over the next couple of days, we got over.
Do you guys hear me?
5,000
Hello,
outlets
hello.
to work for the Sonico brand.
He
And
said
that
he
was
couldn't
enough
hear me.
evidence to me that I had a £1 million business on my hands. So I organised a meeting with an expert to find out a true value. We're about to go in for our meeting. This man is charging us £400 per hour, which is going to be painful.
Well, yeah, he saw all the followers.
He's
He's
a
talking
business
about
valuation
him.
expert at one of London's most respected valuation companies, and he should be able to give us an accurate estimate of how much our business is worth. We are Sonico NPC. I explained our business model to Ben and showed him the success we were having. If it continues at its current rate of growth, we'll reach 26 million followers, and then the projections for Sonico Enterprises is infinite. With 5,870 NPC applicants in the first week, do the math, this is billions of pounds, I believe. It seemed Ben was liking what he was seeing, and he hadn't even seen our brand deals yet. Hi, I'm Sonico, and I'm going to sing a song dedicated to my friends at AWS. It's renewable, fam.
Bro, there has to be something wrong with this dude Niko, because like there's just no way you can go into an evaluation office with someone in a suit and you're dressed down in a Sonic the Hedgehog costume and you're trying to act serious as bro, this is crazy.
I think this got about 2.5 million views on TikTok. I can't imagine the money can really go up.
Bro, this is ridiculous. Everything about this is ridiculous. But he's making money.
How much would you value this business at?
So obviously it's just started, so there's a huge amount of risk attached to it. So I'd be looking at something in the range of 1,000 to 413,000.
That's a huge range.
Between...
That's a significant range. Yeah.
That's a huge range. That's a wide range.
I wouldn't pay a thing.
We'd come so far, but Ben was now arguing that Sonico Enterprise could be worth as little as £1,000. I had to convince him of the business somehow. What we can do generate a live stream now, where you can see the funds coming in. We'll show you firsthand.
So we're going live to actually
mind you, if he does this, he has to pay Ben more because Ben is charging $400 an hour, and then also Knuckles is charging $250 an hour. So yeah, he's gonna have to make a lot in this live stream.
Still now live. This is the man.
Because they've probably been with Ben in an hour or for an hour so far.
Basically, we have a new thing called text to speech, and we just rely on donations. This is our model.
So we're going to see donations start to come in.
Hopefully. I don't know what I was expecting, allowing Sonico's followers to have text to speech on during a business meeting.
They got text to speech on TikTok? I didn't even know that.
Thank you for the donation at Fortnite.
I didn't even know TikTok had text to speech.
Guy in red knuckles costume is called Michael Lee. He was messaging my 15-year-old sister last week.
So you've made £2 in a couple of minutes. That's not too bad.
Yeah,
It's not too bad, but it's not good.
Ben looked worried, and I could only hope that people didn't turn on him too.
Egg donated £1. I think I've slept with guy in smart suit's wife, LOL, who lives at 27 Barnaby Street in London.
Thank you for the donation. Like,
Beast 69 donated £1. Guy in the smart suit is a fucking waste man.
Yeah.
I don't know why they were.
I don't know what waste man means. That's some UK stuff.
Guys, be nice. We're here with the smart.
Donated £5.
Okay.
Guy in smart suit. Blink if you're a nonce.
Wow, he blinked.
Quite difficult not to blink, isn't it? Okay, I think the proof of concept.
I don't know what that. UK has some terms. I still don't know what that means. I think that means dummy or something.
When you're gonna tell him you brought him to that office to clap his cheek.
I ended the stream there. I could only hope that Ben was able to look past the insults and see that we had a money-making machine on
Bro,
our hands.
that was not. That was the worst one.
Okay, yeah, done. But as you
That
can
was the
see,
worst one,
we've probably made about £60 there.
Like, I mean, that's a proof of concept. Why is the content like that?
I don't know. I don't.
Because there's quite a large risk around the government trying to clamp down on that type of stuff. I think I could write a report which would suggest a value of £413,000, and I think I'd be able to credibly support that.
Okay.
And do you think someone will pay that £413,000?
No.
If you're cautious, that's half that amount.
Yeah.
200 grand.
Yeah. We'd
I mean,
obviously
200 grand.
have to
That's still
valuation
that's
report.
solid.
And who can I reach out to once you valued it? Who do I send it to?
Yeah, so we'd be able to try and find some like corporate finance and transactions people who may be able to help.
So your range
Bro, he's
now would be
so
200.
wow. Not only is Niko giving us game on side hustles we can do, he's also giving us game on how we can sell our side hustles once we get it to a certain level of success. Hold on. Let me go ahead and like this. This is crazy. I've never seen a YouTuber just give us all that like keys. Like he's literally giving us all the keys we could ask for.
To 400 grand.
Thank you. Bring it in.
Wow.
After just 3 TikTok live streams, we had created a business worth a minimum of £200,000. I could
That's
not
solid.
believe it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
It seemed the stream was enough to convince Ben.
Let's go. We're going to be rich. We're going to be rich. Yeah.
And Ben even said he could put us in touch with some people who would help us sell the business.
So now we just wait on his evaluation. Once that comes in, hopefully the businesses can make an offer. He said he's going to get us in contact with someone, so we just wait for that.
Now that Sonico Enterprises would officially be valued between £200,000 and £400,000, there was no need for me to waste my time anymore with those absolutely painful live streams. So the Sonico TikTok account.
Why is he acting
went
like they're
dormant.
painful if he's
And
making a
few weeks
lot of
later,
money?
we were invited back in by Ben
I believe
A few weeks.
I believe today's the day.
You reckon?
Today is the day.
to receive our official evaluation and be put in touch with some people who might want to buy our business. We met up with Ben and headed up to his office for potentially the biggest payday of our lives. And Schmuckles was getting a bit too
Yeah,
excited.
not for you. Oh, well, payday. Yeah, I guess so.
Schmuckles are being slightly unprofessional.
So we obviously met about a month
For
ago.
one day,
How
yeah,
have things
probably.
gone since then?
Well, we've actually put things on pause while just waiting to hear back from what you think.
Okay.
That's
to
probably
pause a business
Yeah,
to
that's-
wait for evaluation
is
is
horrible.
not the way that this
Yeah.
happens.
Already I could tell he had changed his tone from the last meeting we had.
Yeah.
And I can imagine that an investor probably wouldn't want to invest in a business where you've got 1 week of revenue, but then
But we
nothing
already
for
had
subsequent
1 week
months.
of revenue when we came here before.
But you've had nothing since then.
I'm
It's
starting.
very
To,
difficult
I'm
to
starting to
value.
see dots, guys. Mind you, hold on.
You're at least maintaining the value of the business.
No.
No, I'm not. That valuation doesn't really stand up to
But
scrutiny.
you can't just take that away.
Yes, I can. In the real world, if you're trying to sell a business, nobody's going to pause their business.
Yeah, you
for
got to
a
keep
month.
going.
But we are in the real world and we've done that.
Yeah, and
But
that's
ju-
why your business is probably worth nothing.
Damn. So
At
him
this
waiting
point,
weeks.
I'm not sure if he just couldn't be bothered to do the evaluation.
Him waiting
The
weeks
whole world
screwed
was
him
coming
over.
crashing down before me. But either way.
Nico kind of looks like Carl Anthony
You've
Towns.
obviously invested in.
I'm just now realizing that.
That may have a little bit of value.
But what you're saying is our value is what's in the bank account right now.
It's limited to that at the moment. Yes.
Wow. Damn. So he shot himself in the foot.
Well,
and he's showing this too. He's showing the real.
My pleasure.
Like everything is in peaches and cream in business.
Deliver.
Business is cruel. Very, very cruel.
I don't think it's worth a hug, Schmuckles.
Hey, this is probably I ain't gonna lie, this is probably the greatest YouTube video I've ever seen. And I've been watching YouTube since it was started.
Time. He said 240,000
He's giving you
pounds. I thought he was gonna get that value.
He's not only giving you gems on how to make money, he's showing you the he's showing you the behind the scenes. He's showing you methods that he used. He's showing you how to sell it. He's showing you schemes to, you let one person win so that a whole bunch of people get the facade of winning, but you really scam them. Not scam, but you know what I'm saying. Like he's showing, okay, now that this business has gone to a certain level, now I'm trying to get it evaluated to sell it. He's showing the whole process of going in the office, talking to an evaluator. He's showing, okay, he's not only showing us, but he's showing the evaluator, okay, let's do a live stream so that I can show you all the money that I'm making from the stream. And then he kind of shot himself in the foot and he showed the reality of, hey, this is business. But we're not just going to give you money for something that you're not consistent with. You had to have kept going in order for us to have given you the evaluation that we said a month ago. But since you didn't keep going, you pretty much lost all your value. That's real. This is the greatest YouTube video I've ever seen. Hands down.
And then suggest us some investors.
So did I.
I just feel so demoralized. People just see us as a joke. I hate the business world. I can't do this.
Bro, this dude is so unserious.
Oh, I believe in you. If I had 400,000, I'd give it to you.
Really?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
What you've done for this business, I can't thank you enough. I've lost that hope.
Have you? Really?
Yeah. I think honestly, it's best to finish there. I don't want to keep bringing you out here when I don't know what direction we're going.
You just got to get back on the horse, Sonico, and ride again.
Just got to get back on the horse, Sonico, and ride again.
Months and months went by. I put my quest to make £1 million to the side as I had to dedicate my time to saving the country and taking down Rishi Sunak. And also worked on finalising my sweet brand called Shades by Niko, which is now out throughout the UK. A lot of thought went into creating the 3 perfect packets of sweets. Sonico would definitely approve. I came to the realisation that I simply wasn't going to make 1 million Great British pounds. And as someone who doesn't lie in his YouTube titles, this meant that the video was over. Until I found out that the UK weren't the only country that uses pounds.
What? Oh,
One
that
Great
they
British
weren't.
pound is
Okay.
worth £63.73 in Egyptian pounds,
Okay.
meaning that although I was nowhere near being a millionaire in Britain, I was almost halfway to making £1 million in Egypt. This seemed like an achievable target. All I needed was a way to get out there for cheap and make some money while doing so. And I had the
So he's going to
perfect
Egypt
idea.
now?
You're wearing a Sonic cap. Oh wow.
So it's not really even £1 million.
This is True Travels, a company that sends people on life-changing travel experiences, and we have history. They gave us £50 off their company card on day 2 of this journey, and also gave us a brand deal on day 4. So I got in contact with them again because I had an idea that could save this video, which I wanted to pitch to them.
Sonico is going to Egypt, and I'm launching Sonico Travels, and I want to take some Sonico fans with
Bro, he looks so crazy right here, but he's smart.
I explained to them my brand new business model of pay what you think holidays, and here's how it's gonna work. I'd spend £5,000, for example, on taking 5 people on a crazy holiday experience, rather than them paying me a fixed price of £1,000 each up front. Instead, at the end of the trip, they would pay me how much they think the trip was worth. And I'm hoping
That sounds like a horrible idea.
Due to basic human generosity, because if I'm trusting the customer with the responsibility of choosing the price,
He ain't finna make no money from this. That's the worst idea. Oh my gosh, my phone. Sheesh. Oh man. That's the worst idea he's had.
I'm hoping that they'd subconsciously
This
feel
is
the
the
need
worst
to pay
idea
more
he's
than
had
what the
so
trip
far.
is worth because they wouldn't want to betray that trust. If my theory is correct, this had the potential to be extremely lucrative.
This is
So
the
in
worst
order to
idea
fund
he's
it, I needed some financial help. There we go.
It's a pretty big budget.
It's a big budget, but
12,000 is not a
I do
big
have
budget.
a lot of followers on TikTok. I don't know if you've seen. In return for that £12,500, I was offering them a business partnership and TikTok promo in return. Things looked promising, but they couldn't accept my offer there and then, so I said goodbye and waited to hear from them. I think that was an absolute slam.
12,000
They
is
were
a big
already wearing
budget,
Sonic clothes
and you have an
when we
office.
walked in. I'm so confident that how about we cut to tomorrow where they say yes.
Yes.
There we go then.
With True Travels on board, we now officially had an extra £12,500 in our bank, which is actually above our Egyptian million, but I couldn't just keep the money, I had a contract to uphold.
Egyptian
so I paid for
million
flights
is
and
crazy.
hotels for a 3-day trip to Egypt, which put us £1,500 back below the Egyptian million mark. This meant that at the end of the trip, I needed my 5 guests to pay me a total of 1,500 Great British pounds for us to hit our 1 million.
Okay, you might be able to hit
which
that.
meant that I needed to find some trustworthy guests. So I posted a TikTok asking people to apply to come to the first ever Sonico Holidays trip, and then interviewed some of the applicants. Hi Jack, I can. Is your first name Breaking?
Yeah, surname Bars.
I needed to make sure that the people I selected were trustworthy and ensure that they were going to pay me
So,
fairly for
is
the
he gonna have
holiday
any
experience.
black
Say it
people?
was the best holiday.
He's
you've
saying
ever experienced
trustworthy
in
a
your life.
lot.
How much do you think you would pay for that?
I'd say like 500.
Maybe £200-300 a day.
Up to about £1,000 probably for a 10-10 holiday.
1,000.
£1,000. Yeah. There you go. There you go.
1,500 are you willing to pay?
200-ish, maybe?
Okay, so £200. Peace out.
Yeah.
That's good. The
She's
money
not.
side though, £200 to £500. I need to be able to say to them, cough up. Pay me my money. So, sorry guys. I carefully selected the 5 most trustworthy people to
What?
go on holiday with.
Oh, okay,
Also,
okay. He got
coincidentally,
him
the
top
5
right.
people who said they'll pay the most money. And I flew out to Egypt one day before the guests arrived to get things prepared. We're here in Egypt. The most important thing for us to do is
Why
to
does
find
it
a
feel
tour
like
guide
this was a
who
cheap
gives the
trip?
best trip around Egypt. What I needed in a tour guide was someone friendly, someone with a van big enough for 7 people, and someone who could speak English. For 7 people? 6. That's 6? Yes. Oh dear. Do you speak English? Forward. Ah, okay. We decided to cut our losses for the night and continued our search the next day. You drive a van or no?
No, I drive a tuk-tuk.
Are you a taxi?
Hey man, if you
At
in
this point,
Egypt
I
speaking
decided I
English,
just have to
you
do it
are
myself.
really
I
above
spent
and
150
beyond.
Great British pounds on
'Cause
hiring
they
a
speak
van
like
for the
Arabic,
next 3 days,
Spanish.
which pushed me slightly further away from making the Egyptian million. And I got picked up by a driver to
think I
take
said
me to the
Arabic,
van.
The Sony?
You like it, yeah?
Yeah, I like it. Not this?
Yeah?
Like Super
Oh, you are Super Mario.
I'm your friend.
We're brothers. Our driver seemed like a pretty cool guy, and he clearly had a talent for giving tours too.
This is the Opera House. This is the first Opera House in Middle East. This is Cairo Tower. Cairo Tower shape looks like Egyptian lotus flower.
Oh. And he was claiming that he actually does tours when he's not driving.
I do too.
Do you?
Yeah, of course.
Yo.
Yeah. If I wearing my sunglasses, I will be more serious. Like this.
We pulled over to chat as I had a huge proposition for him. I'm doing a business called Sonico Holidays.
Yeah.
And I need your help to make this absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I'm ready here for you, man. I'm Super Mario.
You are Mario?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, mustache
You are
go crazy.
Mario. So we'll be partners like this.
What this means?
Mustache
This
go
means
crazy.
that we're together, me and you together.
Yeah, we are together.
We're gonna be like this?
Like this,
Yeah?
Then I can manage.
I think we'd found our tour guide, but my tour group were arriving at the airport soon, so we arranged to meet up later that night to make a plan for the trip.
My house in Old Cairo City.
Yes.
Would you like to visit this?
Tonight we can come to your house.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Mario, I'd love to come. We make the plan tonight. We went our separate ways for now, and I picked up our luxury tour bus and headed to Cairo Airport to pick up the lucky 5 people coming on this tour.
Picked up a luxury tour bus. How much was that?
Big up Hakan, Breaking, Isaac, Tom. Now remember, we had just under 900,000 Egyptian pounds in the bank, and at the end of these next 3 days, these holiday goers would be paying me however much they.
I wonder if
wanted
that's
this experience
like gonna
was
take you a
worth, which
long
meant that
way
There was
in
no
Egypt
guarantee
or
of
not.
making any money at all. So if I wanted to make £1 million, I needed to make sure that they had
1
the
million
time of their
Egyptian
lives.
pounds, mind you.
Expectations right now.
Perfect.
You said incredible experience. You really emphasised incredible.
Yes, I said incredible experience.
How do you like gauge what incredible is to everyone here?
Just a fun, incredible experience.
Alright, we are screwed.
Everyone seemed a bit skeptical, but hopefully this 5-star restaurant would settle their nerves.
The New York spaghetti meatballs and the margarita pizza, please.
Just ordered 2 main courses. which is extremely impressive. As long as that goes into his value at the end, then we're all good. Remember, these guys aren't paying for anything, and they're costing me even more money right now. They've just sent me back another £150 just on this meal. I just had to trust that they'd pay more than what this meal's worth at the end of the trip.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good, isn't it?
And all that was left to do was settle the bill. 62,000 Egyptian. Oh wow, that's like £1,000. I had to take advantage of every moment possible to add value to the trip. Yeah, I'm just trying to get as much peas off them as possible, to be honest. Oh, that was expensive. And after the 5-star dining experience, I took them to their 5-star hotel.
5-star? No. How was the dating show yesterday? We didn't do it, Bob.
5-star.
We didn't end up doing it. He said he's going to move it to next week because he's in Houston for DreamCon right now.
So much room for activity. Nice.
I'm going to leave you guys to enjoy yourselves. You've all got your own rooms, obviously.
Oh, okay. I thought they was all in the same room.
I could finally meet up with Mario to make a plan for tomorrow, and he took me to his home.
I really thought he was about to put them all. Wow.
Yeah.
He in the gutter.
Hello.
You have to say salamu alaikum.
Salaam alaikum.
We can enter. Come, follow me.
I followed Mario into this garage to meet his friends.
Wow.
Salaam alaikum. I'm a new tour guide in the area.
We're bringing Egyptian tea for you.
Egyptian tea?
Yeah, of course. No. I invite you for a cup of coffee.
Brother, thank you. While we plan for tomorrow?
Yeah, of course.
We did anything but plan, as the entire street came to hang out, and I discovered that Sonica was much bigger than I thought. Sonico!
You become famous here in Egypt. Said I'm follow you. I'm your fans.
Thank you. We came here to work out how to do tour guiding. Yeah. And we've ended up with a sewing machine, Nintendo. Listen, if I'm going to be an Egyptian tour guide, I have to be Egyptian. This is what I'm learning.
You have to put cigarette here.
Okay. I have to say, when I started this video all those months ago, I was not expecting I'd end up in a random sewing shop in Egypt. You accept me?
Yeah.
I'm Egyptian now.
Yeah, I'll become Egyptian.
Hey!
He already looked
you
Egyptian.
Like you could be my son. So I might be Egyptian.
Facts, he already looks Egyptian.
For the tour tomorrow, are you going to take us into the pyramids?
Yeah, I get you all information.
Yo, what's good, Sprint? What happened yesterday? Nothing happened yesterday.
Tomorrow's plan
it got moved.
It's time to say goodbye.
It's going to be next week
Before
now.
I called it a night, I wanted to get to know my new business partner.
We talked to him,
a bit better. I really appreciate you inviting me down here.
It's my pleasure.
What motivates you to be the best travel guide you can be?
Bro, this video, he really like... If you guys want to watch a great video that's educational but also entertaining, I recommend this. Turning a cent into $1 million, bro. He really gave you how to make side hustles, how to sell your side hustles, how to get it evaluated, how to go sell your brand. Like, it's really good. I can't even lie. This is the greatest YouTube video I've ever seen.
Pay for my daughter's school.
Okay.
I hopefully to...
It's good, Sprint. I ain't sure.
Using to go to work.
I'll be ready.
Okay, so what do you use right now instead of a bike?
I'm using bus.
And how long is that?
At least 1 hour 30. I wake up 30 past 4.
You really work hard, Mario. You work very hard.
I know.
And you do it for your kids?
Of course.
Wow.
That's the real meaning of life, you know?
Yeah.
The family. Family love. The only true love in this life. And that's the real meaning of life, to meet family.
Facts.
Thank you, Habibi.
Thank you, Habibi.
Me and you.
Yes, you and me.
Okay, we've just got back to our hotel, and Mario is the perfect person to get our million. But that man works so hard. He's so nice.
He finna give him money. He finna give him money.
I'm gonna learn from him how to be the best tour guide, and then make the million and give it to him. What a man.
Wow. That's pretty dope. Even though it's Egyptian million, so it's really only like $14,000 or 14,000 pounds.
Today's the day, man.
Yeah, of course.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
For someone in the slums, he actually dresses really well.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I get it. Are you ready, guys? I'm so
It's crazy how Egypt has like horrible looking places and then beautiful looking places. I want to go visit.
All right, mate. Might want to gain some height. You guys have a good night's sleep in your hotel?
Them showers leave a lot to be desired. A lot to be desired.
Those rooms were nice.
Bad thing.
Dang. Yeah, he's not gonna get money. He's not gonna get any money.
Hardly my fault. This was terrible news. The trip had got off to an awful start, so I pulled over to make sure.
I mean, the food was a good part.
Super Mario.
I'm pretty sure they like the food.
Just like this.
Like this. Wait. Like
there
this.
we go. Okay, all right. Now reassured that I could still trust Mario, We got back on the road.
Do y'all like the
My
day
group had
streams
no
or do y'all
idea
like
what
the
they were
night
about
streams
to
more?
see.
I'm figuring it's Friday, so you know people probably aren't really at work. People probably have today off.
Pyramids. This is the Khufu pyramids.
I'll probably end
the
up streaming.
only
Wow.
one of the 7 wonders of the world who's still standing.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Bro, I need to go visit the pyramids, bro. That's lit. That's crazy.
Wow. The pyramids.
I couldn't put a value on it.
Man.
Why do you build 3
You can walk up to them?
Yeah.
Why not 5?
Yes.
Why only this location?
Yeah.
They're using this location because this location align with Osiris constellation.
Exactly. Mario's deep knowledge of the pyramids was providing a great insight. He even took us inside and showed us around, which we just absolutely loved. But then it was time for something a little bit more my speed. This was genuinely so much fun. The guests seemed to be loving it, and it only sent me back £100. Look at this.
Wow.
Quad biking through the desert with the pyramids.
100 euro pounds or 100
This felt like my
Egyptian
first
pounds?
huge success in Egypt, and all I had to do to get it was take some advice off an old friend of mine.
You just got to get back on the horse, Niko, and ride again.
Did anyone not enjoy that?
No, that was amazing.
That was amazing.
Bro, that looks so much
This is what
fun.
I like.
Or it looks like so much fun.
Everyone who's on this holiday right now, they're having the time of their lives. They're all smiling. What we're giving them here is a priceless experience, which means they'll pay more towards the business. And I had to hold up my end of the bargain and post a TikTok dedicated to True Travels, thanking them for funding this whole thing. We then headed out for a special meal on this floating restaurant down the River Nile.
Wow.
And before we went in,
Bro, I need to go to
something
Egypt.
special for me to meet.
This is an ad to travel to Egypt. This is crazy.
He watch you on Netflix.
Hello, to Mario's daughter, Ahmed's daughter.
Your dad, become shy.
Your dad is a legend. Your dad is a hero.
Thank you.
And after meeting
Bro,
Mario's family, I
he
couldn't
knows
believe the
4
chances
different
of it.
languages and lives in the slums of Egypt. That's crazy. I barely know 2.
I actually bumped into one of my best friends. My friend. You look like my friend AJ, Shabil. Look, guys, we have found an Egyptian AJ.
He looks
Thank you.
nothing
Good
like
to see you,
him.
my friend. You look just like my friend.
He
All
looks
right, guys,
nothing like
now
him.
it's time for your 5-star dining cuisine on a boat. Everyone was enjoying the delicious food on offer. I think Mario and I had really earned our money with this spot. Hopefully the guests agreed, because this one cost me just under £150. And to cap off a great meal, we had a big celebration.
This how they dance out there. This how they dance out there.
There was no way the guests weren't loving this, which only meant more money for us. And I only had one man to thank. We have a speech for our man right here. His name is Mario. Mario, come here. So he's the best tour guide in the world. So round of applause. We love you, Mario. We do. We love you, Mario. We do. Oh, Mario, we love you. Yes.
That's dope.
What a night.
I'm glad he's giving
I
us flowers.
smashed it. And after dropping the guests back to their hotel, Mario and I had some time to reflect. We've had the most incredible day. Mario obviously has helped me do it. Tomorrow they're going to pay for what they think it's worth. We share it together.
Yeah, of course we have
Yeah?
to share.
Yeah?
We work like a great team here.
Yeah?
We have to say like this.
Yes. Exactly.
You and me
Yes.
together.
Exactly. You know my favorite thing? I genuinely believe that Mario has absolutely no idea what I mean by sharing this business with him. So the moment we get
His English is actually really good for someone who ain't never been to America or the U. Well, I think he said he was
so
at
we're
the
about
U.
to meet our
He
clients
went
from
to the
Sonica
UK.
Holidays, and they're about to value this whole thing. And what we need
He said something important, too.
£46.53, aka 127,000 Egyptian pounds, to make our big 1 million. Mario,
Wow.
today's the day. This will be the true showing of success of Sonica Holidays.
I think we can succeed today.
Yeah, exactly. If you just follow my lead, I'll make sure we get as much
I
as
believe
possible.
in that and I believe in you.
Thank you. You're welcome. It was time for the results and to find out whether this whole ridiculous journey of a video had been worth it. Will we finally make £1 million? It's time to find out. The first up to give her price was Shiv. Shiv,
Hi, guys.
we really hope.
So he was looking at what? Because he was trying to get 1,500. So He's looking at $300 a pop. She was the one that was saying the showers were freezing, they were cold, kind of dirty. I'm gonna say she's probably gonna give him $300.
Your trip here for Egypt.
Yeah, overall, I would say it was.
What would you say you value this holiday as?
I value people's time, and I feel like Mario here has done a very good job in taking us to all these places and giving us
She
all
be throwing
this
shade.
information. So I would say about 400, 500.
Okay.
Should we meet in the middle? 450?
450.
Okay,
Well,
bet.
thank you very much.
So she gave more than she originally
You
said.
made this experience very, very, very welcoming.
Why is she throwing shade at
Up
Nico?
next,
That's
Slightly
crazy.
more critical, Tom.
Yeah, Tom was saying it was
Had an
dirty.
absolute amazing time with you, Tom. Mario specifically has told me that you're his favourite out of everyone.
Amazing.
I guess the big question is, what would you value our time as?
A big part of a luxury holiday is the hotel. I
Mm,
think it
yeah.
lacks some of
He's
the
gonna do under 3.
premium
He's gonna do
finishes
like
that
2.
you'd expect from a luxury holiday. Both yourselves have been very informative. I think I'd probably have to put it around just under 500 Great British pounds.
Oh wow.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So they're already doing
Thank you.
really good.
Thank you. Great
Because he only wanted 3 from each.
Up next was Isaac.
Isaac said 1,000
Bundle of energy,
originally.
so smiley,
I don't
so
think
great.
anyone's giving 1,000.
Mario specifically said that. Those are his words, and he said that you're his favourite as well.
Yeah, of course.
You said that?
Yeah, I said that.
What would you value this experience as?
Well, obviously, I think the trip as a whole has gone well. However, I am only going to say £350. The trip.
Oh, he finessed.
Nothing outrageous.
He finessed. He was one of the guys that said, if everything goes well, I'm willing to pay like 1,000. So he went down $650. Wow.
And
Quad bikes through the desert.
bare minimum.
£350 would be a little bit less than we expected on this trip. I have to say.
I can bump it up if it will make you feel better.
Bump it up to what?
351.
£351.
Oh, he's an
You
asshole.
may as well just keep it at 350. After Isaac's insulting price, it was clear that the
Yeah.
pay what you think business model was a flop, as we were now destined to make a loss on the trip. As it turns out, no matter how trustworthy people seem, what type of money would you be willing to spend on that?
Up to about £1,000 probably.
Yeah, both of them said
Completely
1,000.
stab you in the back for a cheap holiday.
500 Great British pounds.
£350.
But
No, he
we
finessed.
still
Do-rag
ended with
finesse
an
for sure.
Egyptian million in our bank. The original goal that we set out to achieve, but only if our final 2 guests decide to pay a joint £746 between them.
Yeah, they'll
this
do
next
that.
one was crucial. Honestly breaking, just being around you, your company, you're a really truly genuine guy, and that's what Mario had said.
Thank you.
He actually also said that you're his favourite breaking.
Oh, really? And you haven't said that to everyone?
No.
You haven't said that to everyone, Mario?
No. No.
No.
Yeah, he gonna get blessed now.
This holiday is valued at £401.
And you believe that that will make this profitable for me and Mario.
The best trip I had for the ever.
Forever.
And
So he was
both
down,
only values
or
that
yeah,
£401
he needed
£6.
746, I think. So 400, he's at 346. He literally needs somebody to give him like 400, or the next person to give him 400,
That's
in order for him to
what you
get
think
to his
Mario's
goal.
time's worth, then I think fair enough. You can't even push that up to like £450 or
I can push it up to 400.
Okay.
500?
Oh, 746.
I'll leave that at 450 now.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
Alright, so he just needs
Thank you.
3.
Mario rescued us some money
He
there.
just
but
needs
there's only
300.
one person remaining.
Now,
I
if the
have
next
to
person
say,
does
we expect a lot
250,
more from this.
GG's,
We need
it's
Hakan
over.
to come through with a minimum of about £300.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we haven't made it. Here we go.
Here we go.
Alright, let's bring him in.
Come on, man. You look like you're from there. So you should really appreciate
Great
it.
to see you, mate. Great to see you.
You're looking great today.
So are you.
You're looking really good, Hakan.
You're buttering me up here.
I just want to say, Hakan, you really represent just greatness, and your aura is immense. That's what Mario said. Those are his own words. And he also said that you're his favourite.
Oh, thank you.
And to be
Appreciate
honest, I feel the same.
Thank you so much.
Hakan, if you could just take it away on what you would value.
I'm gonna say he's gonna say 4.
So I'll be completely honest with you.
Uh-oh.
There were a lot of things that didn't go right on the holiday. For example, no hot water in the hotel.
That's pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty
But
bad.
what I think made this experience really great was Mario. And
Why are they showing
I
shade?
valued the whole trip for myself
4.
at about 500.
Ooh!
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Guys.
I ain't gonna lie. I think this was the least profitable.
This moment, I've been trying to reach.
I think he just wanted. He just wanted to go to Egypt. Niko just wanted to go to Egypt because this was the least profitable. He would have made more money doing the shot,
we did make it
throw,
to the 1 million
shoot a
mark,
shot.
we actually made
It
a
would've
loss
made
overall
way
on
more
the
money
Egypt.
off it.
And if it wasn't for True Travels, we'd be bankrupt. So it's safe to say that the pay what you think holidays isn't the best business model.
That was
will
the
be
worst.
discontinued
Yeah,
from this point
that,
on.
that was the
It's time
worst.
to say
He
goodbye
would have
to my
made way more
top
money doing the
and then
NPC
being gone, I
stuff.
could finally get out of the Sonico costume. It served me well on this journey, but before I gave Mario his million, it was important he met the real me. Mario, I have to tell you the truth now.
Yeah.
Just like your name isn't Mario,
Yes.
my name is not Sonico. My name is actually Niko Omilana.
Niko Omilana.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Niko Omilana.
Nice to meet you.
It's me, Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Yeah, of course.
So now we're on a name basis.
Yeah.
You have been absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
You have welcomed me, made all my clients feel welcome.
I feel like he had
You
no.
feel welcome as well.
Like, he started this video off with such a great idea, but I think he lost the plot. Because even he said himself, I've been making this video for months and I didn't know where I wanted to take it. So I think eventually he was like, you know what? Let's just go to Egypt and let's just give this money. Because, like, the start of the video to now, it feels like he lost the plot. It was still a really good video, especially the first, like, 35 minutes were really good. But, yeah, I think he lost the plot, to be honest.
So I just want to.
But it was still a movie.
First second I met you,
Yeah.
I feel you are very kind,
Thank
very
you.
respectful. I always believe in you.
I was very humbled when you invited me to your
eat.
area, into the coffee shop where I met your friends.
Yeah, of course.
We had some Egyptian tea.
Yeah, of course.
And the fact you let me speak to your family on the phone, like you're truly just a very genuine, kind-hearted guy, and I just want to say thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you. And you welcome, Sonico.
Well, Niko. I'm Niko.
Niko, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. It
exactly.
might take a minute to get
Yeah,
used
of
to.
course.
Our end goal was £1 million Egyptian pounds.
Million Egyptian pounds.
Yes. And I want to give it to you.
Give it to me.
Yes, the whole thing. This is all we've been able to get out. So this is 25,000 Egyptian pounds.
You will give it to me.
Yes, I'll give you 1 million Egyptian pounds.
Are you sure for
I
that?
promise you, my friend. I promise you.
Why you?
Wait. I'm confused. So did he give him 25,000 or did he give him $1 million? Is that 25,000 Great British pounds?
So this is 25,000 Egyptian pounds.
You will give it to me.
Yes.
He only gave him 25,000 and he's saying I'm giving you $1 million.
I'll give you 1 million Egyptian pounds.
What?
Are you sure?
Oh, he's
I
saying
promise
he
you.
will give it to
I
him.
promise
Okay.
you.
He
Will you
promises.
do that?
Our whole intention of this video was to give it to someone.
I feel like 25,000
really
Egyptian pounds
are
really ain't
working
that
so
much.
hard
It's
to
probably
get
like
this hand.
2,000
You really
euros.
do deserve this.
Really?
I promise you, 1 million Egyptian pounds.
Oh, unbelievable. I can't believe that, you know. Guys, I have chopped right now. You know? That's so kind from you. Oh
No,
my God.
you say I told you from the
Yeah,
jump
of
this.
course.
When we start talking like this, it's like this.
I want to thank you from my bottom of my heart, you
Yeah.
know. It's a pleasure to meet you.
No, it's a pleasure. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm so lucky to meet you.
I'm lucky.
Yeah, it's my
Can I get a hug from you? Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
If this is 25,000 Egyptian pounds, what does 1 million look like?
I don't know.
This has been an incredible journey,
That's what's up.
starting with just 1 penny and ending up with £1 million. This video has taken me to all kinds of unexpected places and I've met some real heroes along the way, but there was one person I still had to thank for making all of this possible.
Knuckles.
Hello, Schmuckles. Great to see you, great to see you. I've brought you these flowers.
Oh, that's very kind of you, man.
And I've also got you this letter here. Dear Schmuckles, I really appreciate all your help. I ended up going to Egypt to complete my journey.
I bet he's like, why couldn't I go to Egypt?
You told me to get back on the horse and ride again. And that's exactly what
Nah,
I did.
this is a good ending,
So I
though.
wanted to give you a total of £3,000, which is
He knows how to
equivalent
structure
200,000
videos.
Egyptian pounds
I will
as a
give him
thank
that.
you. No, serious. I'm very grateful for everything you've done, man, honestly.
Ahmed bought a bike. That's what's up. Was coincidentally in the same hotel as the tour guide.
I have sold my Sonico account to Shades by Niko, the greatest suite on earth,
strawberry, tropical, originals. They all taste amazing. So Niko's legacy will live on through these sweets. So please get them. Go to shadesbyniko.com for more information. Bye.
Hey man, great video. 10 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure to like, subscribe button, and peace.